All right, here we go. 2024 Trek Emonda ALR, uh, size 62, one by 42 in the front, 1134 in the rear. We'll try something different. SRAM GX rear derailleur, SRAM red shifters. Doesn't matter 10, 11 speed. I'm pretty sure those are 11 speed. Trek, I think it's called Speed Stop. Direct mountain brakes. Once they got adjusted, worked great. Bond Tracker Verse Comp saddle, 145 width, 44 millimeter 3T Ergonova bars, I believe. So, and 100 millimeter Bond Tracker stem. Grit riding bike. Yes, it's a big bike. I'm 6'2", 6'3", 188 centimeters, with a 90 centimeter inseam. That's why the seat height is so high for a big bike. So nothing fancy with the wheels. Is Mavic Axiom, but I bought on my Cannondale Snaps a couple years ago. Transfer them here. They do okay. I have another set of wheels I'm put on. Some light bicycle, and the 25 millimeter depth. They're fairly shallow. Review the bike. I had a few bikes now. This is one of the best riding aluminum bikes I've had. This and the CAD 12. CAD 12 just has a little bit different feel to it with ratio geometry. The front end of the CAD 12 is probably a little better than this front end. Otherwise, they really ride great. This is a great riding bike. Recommend to anyone. This bike is 18.2 pounds. As is, ready to ride, without a computer though, and the light. Without the rear light, but with the two bottle cages, the pedals on. I also have a Stages power meter, single-sided. Also, so we'll give a brief review on this one. Again, I've had a few aluminum bikes, a Bauman Palace R, 2 generations of Trek Emondas. First one had 2 of those. And this one right here, also the second generation. They really like this bike. Also had a Cannondale CAD 12 Giant Defy 1 2015 year model. I currently also have a Cannondale Snaps 2017 rim brake that I really enjoy also. I've had a Specialized Tarmac SL4. I'm getting built up now, a Tarmac SL6. And I've had a Orbea Orca that I have to get it built back up also. 2017 rim brake also, that I do review on when I get it built up and ride a few hundred miles on it. Again, this bike rides comfortably, handles well. It's aluminum, so you will feel the road some, but you can play around with tire pressure. This is a 28 millimeter Bond Tracker R3, nothing special on the rear. This is Victoria Rubino Pro Graphene 2.0 with my favorite tires. 25 millimeter, 28. I run 85 to 90 pounds pressure in the rear. I run 90 in the front, 90 to 95. Rides good. Rough surfaces, obviously, you can handle. There's not much you can do about that, but rough is rough. Road is rough. For the most part, bike rides very good. We recommend the aluminum frame bike on a budget. Always want a good bike you can ride, fast, slow, cruise, whatever you want to do on it. This is a bike for it. Won't do the one by, because I always had to try one by on a road bike. So far, so good. When the pace is high, as in 23 to 25, 26 miles an hour, I think that's 38 to 43, 45K. Obviously, then it's harder because I spend so much on the one by. Inclines go, as long as not repeatedly 8, 9, 10%, I'm fine with this. 4, 5, 6%. You just put in the easiest gear. You get the RPM you want, the cadence you want, and you're good to go. So, again, highly recommend. Oh, also, this is FSA SLK carbon seat post. This is carbon. I bought it in 400 millimeter height length. So, trying to see any more details about the bike. Obviously, I'm wearing the stack height. I'm wearing stack height, all the spaces there. At some point, I'll trim that down some. So I'll take some spaces out and see how I like it. Because, of course, I sit up fairly high on the bike. But I didn't buy it to be a racer 'cause I'm not a racer. I enjoy riding, try to ride as much as I can. Um, just enjoy it. Great bike, great bike. Not like a studio review. This is out here in the wild doing a review in the backyard. Nothing fancy about this. I'm just a guy who likes to ride bicycles, and I'm fortunate to be able to own a couple bicycles. So again, highly recommend. Great riding bike. Stiff wing needs to be compliant enough. Carbon seat post, carbon fork, obviously. The wheels, when I put them on there, I'll probably do a follow review on those. But as of now, very, very pleased with it. Again, I had one in size, two of them in size 60. Just a little too small for me. 62 fits me better. Just does. Not as much pressure on my wrist. It fits me better. I feel better off this bike and stuff. I've ridden it 53 miles yesterday morning, 23 yesterday afternoon, 25 more today. I've had the bike for over a year now, close to a year. I might have 800 miles on it because I have 3 other bikes I ride. But again, I say this again, highly recommend Emonda ALR. I enjoy the rim brake, simplicity. I don't need to bleed or drain any kind of hydraulic brakes. Any questions? Feel free to leave a comment. Anything at all, any recommendation, any more components to update this thing on. But right now, I'm enjoying what it is. Take care.